What's up, folks? It's your boy Gbaby with part 4 of, excuse me, part 4 of, catching up with Gbaby in Minecraft. So let's hop on to the best world ever. And like I promised you guys, the little spot, I believe, excuse me, move over the side. We're going out there. I believe that's where it was. Or was it over here? I think it was that way that we're going. But we're a little low on food. And by a little low, I mean we have no food at all. We have gold though. Do we cook? We have no food. What the hell? Alright, well. I think we could probably steal some of the villagers' food. Can we break this down into wheat? And then use that wheat. Oh. We'll just get some bread. We got plenty of food here for a little while. We'll just use these. I mean, we still got plenty. I think this is the only group A, bro, so we shouldn't overstay our welcome here. But we'll do these. There we go. Oh, that's plenty. That is plenty. And then, once we get more, I mean, we can honestly just take all of it, but I won't. Alright. Let's put some wood away. I don't want to die with a bunch of wood. That would be annoying. But we'll bring a crafting table and we'll put everything else away. That's not important. We can bring like this wood right here. And our shovel in case we want to get our wooden pickaxe. We're going to hang. That can go away. That can definitely go away. And then we could make another crafting table. So, we don't lose anything important here. Let's take out more, like maybe that much, right? And then the glass can go away, and the emerald can go away, and the wheat, we're gonna turn into food, dirt can go away, redstone can go away. And we got our iron pick, stone, iron axe. Can make an iron sword, I suppose. With our sticks, make an iron sword so we're a little more prepared. There we go. And then we put the iron away. And I think that should be good. Let me make food. Some wheat. There we go. Plenty of food. Excellent. Alright. Cool. Alright. So we're on our way. We don't need to kill the animals just yet. We got a little bit. We got some good things on here. Let's go check out. Actually, I don't even know like all the farm stuff they have here. Alright, chill. I want hiatus bullshit. Stop humming me, bro, before I beat your ass. So, oh, awesome. They have plenty of farming stuff. Alright, so like I said, I'm pretty sure this thing was out here. I could just be tripping, but let's just go like exploring a little bit and see what's out here. Just for that. Oh, bitch, come on out and fight me then. If you're trying to play games, just meet me there. Alright, so I'm thinking it's getting dark here. The sun is going down. I don't want to get too far. I might just go above this and then call it a day. I'm going too far, because we still gotta finish our house. Oh, that's all it was. Alright, so we got a little snowy biome over there. That's kind of cool. And this is just a bunch of cobble. Let's pick this up, because we need to cook this up anyway. we could be more productive and mine at the same time. Maybe we'll just go mining again. I don't think we need to explore just yet until our shit is done. You know what I mean? I mean, the coal is aplenty. We could do. What was that? So, dude, I tried this with the texture and it was like, it was wickedy whack. Oh, these pigs, you're a little far, man. I think you guys are gonna. Oh, sorry, guys. You guys are too far for me to come get. I already have plenty of pigs back home. The whole land's filled with pigs. Sorry, friends. Alright, so we're gonna see what's up here. What kind of secrets lie? Not a whole lot, to be honest with you. There's that lava. It's kind of a cool spot. Maybe like a crater. Who knows? Let's take out some spiders, bro. I'm scared of y'all. Not even a fucking shot. Guys are not landing any shots. Look at you. Barely any hearts. Sit down, fool. Alright. So I think today maybe I can talk about some of my favorite games that I've played since I've been gone. Some of my goated games. Nothing really. Alright. So I would say, first of all, I have like probably, this is a little loud. I would say my favorite, game series that I've played since, I was with you guys it's probably been Mass Effect. The whole series has just been perfect. I enjoyed it from start to finish. I even enjoyed Andromeda, bro, for as much hate as it gets. I had a lot of fun with it. The whole series it was such a cool journey. The fact that it, like, for 3 games, and for 3 big games, it, like, had you really, like, grow. It's the first game that you really, like, spent a ton of time with your characters, and with your NPCs and whatnot. It's, like, the only first game I played that, like, really dedicated so much time to, like, characters and story. There's 3 games in the series that were, like, all built off of each other, and just the whole, dynamic, the whole relationship between all the characters was just amazing. It was, like, the most, like, it was honestly one of the most unique experiences I played. Like, I played games before where I never played a game that invested 3 whole games. Those are, like, usually, dedicated to movies. I don't usually, sit through, it's not that I never wanted to, I just never had the experience of 3, games that were, like, 30, 40 hours each, and that built off of each other, that, and led to such a, honestly, the last game was so much fun. People can say what they want about the ending, but the fact that, like, the first 2 games they spent, really putting you into that universe, right? You would start out, defeating Saren, and then you ended up going out to the collectors. The threat just got bigger and bigger and bigger, and, the whole game you're like, these Reapers are gonna come, and they were so threatening, and the first game was just one of them, and it was, like, such a hard task. The second one, they brought another guy, and they just kind of eased you into it. And by the 3rd game, you're facing all of them, and you're able to take them out, and you feel like you're freaking during the game, you feel like you're the freaking coolest guy in the whole freaking world. It really makes you feel like you're super badass, saving the whole universe. And just building the relationship with the characters is so cool. Like, getting, whether it be like Leah or Garrus or Talia or Grunt, or you know, Rex or any character, like, they're all like, they're all so well written, and they're all so, they all have such great personalities, and it's just, you know, whether you do it like for the romance or for the, you know, the friendship or the, you know, whatever reason you play it, it's super cool to just, you know, see the relationships grow, because I mean it's not the most dynamic thing ever. It's not like, you know, it's pretty set in stone. Like, there's moments where you're like, are you gonna, do you love me? And, you know, you answer yes, and there's like a cutscene. It's not like it's the most dynamic thing where you're like actually building a relationship with these characters in the most, you know, genuine way. But from my experience, it was really cool to just kind of grow with the characters, and, you know, build a relationship with them, and especially in Mass Effect 3 with the Citadel DLC, it was just like so cool to revisit all the characters and see everybody, and it was so fun, and the graphics were good, the gameplay was something I had never really played before, and it was fast paced, and it was, you know, exciting, and it was just fun, just being on that whole journey, and, you know, being in the world and whatnot. So definitely great. My favorite character is probably like, you know, Liara was my favorite by far. She's the character that I like romanced, and I stayed pretty loyal. I was gonna, you know, do my episode 2 cheating with excuse me. I was gonna do my Mass Effect 2 cheating with what's her name? Honestly, I forgot. But the hot girl from episode from Mass Effect 2. Honestly, forgot her name. How the hell do I get out of here? I could tell I built those stairs, but where did it go? There's build Stenor. What am I, stupid? What am I doing? Okay, I think I'm gonna go to that mining. I did see a mine that led down to lava, I remember, a couple episodes back. But I don't know how to get out of here, I'm stupid. Let's see. This mine, I think, I've exhausted pretty much. Oh, never mind, there's some coal right there. Need to build a staircase. Let me just build one. But I stayed loyal to my guys, and just my favorite part was like, whether it be the I'm gonna butcher the names because I haven't played in like 2 years, but the Quarians and the like the AI, you know, robots, the whole war that lasted for centuries. It's like a century-long war, a decade-long feud between the two, and it builds throughout both, like, the 3 games. Like the first, like you hear about, the conflict starts in the beginning of the game, and second, it's expanded upon. In the third game, you play your cards right, and you could be the one that, ends a decade-long feud, and you could damn it, where am I supposed to go here? I need to get like alright, this isn't where I wanted to go. I could have sworn, remember there was that like place that led straight into lava. It might have been up here actually. Or is it all the same crap? Oh, do your worst, creeper. God dang it. Ooh. trying to get some gunpowder. Is there nothing here? Have I exhausted this mine already? That's pretty whack. Okay, well, that's too bad. Plenty of pigs. Alright, well, if anything, I should, near my house, I'm gonna start a mine and just dig down and collect enough cobblestone to do my roof. So all in all, I just enjoyed, like, the whole conflict. You know, the third game especially, you resolve so many conflicts. It's just, and you really feel like you're making a lasting impact. The ending, yeah, the ending doesn't do enough justice, you know, to the whole series. You know, it doesn't answer a lot of, you know, you spend the whole time, you know, saving the world, and then it kind of just is like, the world is thankful for your sacrifice, and really just, the original game, which I never played, was, I heard, even, you know, more of an insulting ending, because it just, like, it didn't really do anything. It was just kind of like, yeah, here's the ending, you know, sucks to suck type of deal. It was like very, I would say maybe a little disrespectful to the fans, because you spend so much time with the characters, and the ending is kind of just, it really is kind of just there. It just kind of happens, and there's not much talking about the lasting impact you made on the galaxy, which I would have liked to have seen, maybe like at some kind of epilogue, and that would have been cool. Just because you spend so much time with the characters, and then it just kind of ends, you know, which is sad. Not the just, and maybe it even makes it more of a disappointment because of how well how great the rest of the game is, how great the rest of the series are, and how great the characters are. But I do think people overrate or over criticize how bad the ending is, because genuinely the ending's not bad. Like, I had my problems with that a little bit, but if you're worried about the ending, just like I was saying, like, everyone was like, oh, the ending of Game of Thrones is so bad, and I'm not denying that it's good or bad, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's worth not playing because of the ending. I think the rest of the game is just so good, and I genuinely don't even think the ending of Mass Effect is even that bad to warrant people, like, freaking out over it and saying that it should never be played, type of thing. So, you know, a little rant about how I think people react about you know, certain things. I mean, definitely got way too much criticism. If someone's gonna sit up here and tell me that Mass Effect is freaking a bad game, then they're silly. Like, it's got like a 5 on Metacritic, which is, I mean, not by the critics, but by the players. You're gonna sit here and tell me it's a 5 game? You're absolutely dumb. I mean, I played the whole thing, and I absolutely fell in love with it. So, you know, I would say that in its totality, with all the DLC and with the amount of content it has, and with the amount of world building it has, and the amount of characters it has, and everything, it's definitely probably my favorite game I've played since I've been gone. And then I'd say probably rounding out, like, you know, my next set of games is probably, well, I don't want to say it's next in the list, because next in the list could be a million different games, but I would say I also really loved BioShock. Those games are, you know, they're not as long, but they're, you know, definitely crazy impactful and really, 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 really well written, and just so many plot twists, so many turns, and the characters are all great in them. I don't really think, except maybe, you know, BioShock 2, all the characters in all the games are, you know, extremely memorable,
Andrew Ryan and Elizabeth, and Delta from Minerva's Den. Just all of the characters are just so memorable, and like I said in my review for Mass Effect 2 and 3, is like this game has such good world building. Like the world of Rapture, you can tell like it's run down, it's beat up, it's crappy. It's like you can tell it's just the way that how run down the world is. Each level is just crap. Each level is just completely just kind of just everything's thrown around. Everyone's drugged out. Everyone's wants to kill you, and Andrew Ryan is just in the background of every level, just with this like false promise of offering people an escape from the real world or whatever. And it's just ironic to see the kind of world that he ended up creating. He got people. He made this free market where everyone can do whatever they want, and then the free market ended up creating this freaking addictive drug, and it wasn't regulated, and everyone they got too hungry for profits, and they ended up making the whole population go freaking drugged out and go insane and want to kill you. And it's like it's a good commentary on just like I guess kind of a critique of capitalism. I don't know what exactly their political motives were in the game, but it's definitely interesting to see like their take on a world where like there's literally hardly any rules. It was interesting to see that type of world come to life. I mean, there obviously were rules, but his big thing was like, we'll take the scientist, we'll take the artist, and you can come here and do what you want and not fear regulation, or not fear having to give your money up to God or to the government. Maybe we'll get another shovel. So that was his promise to all the people that went to Rapture, and it's a good promise, I guess, but it ended up kind of just backfiring and lead to a failed. I mean, his utopia just ended up becoming a failed project. What are you doing in here? What in the shit? Hold up, bitch. What are you doing in my house, you little brat? Little rascal. Excuse me. So that's another game that I really enjoyed. The series in general. My favorite, I really liked Infinite, and I don't think Infinite is as dense. Its game is definitely not as polished. I would say if you're comparing Infinite and Bioshock 1, like story-wise and world-wise, I would say that, Bioshock 1 is like, I think, smarter, and, it's a little more grounded. Bioshock Infinite kind of goes off the rails a little bit. Not in like the worst way possible, but it definitely does go a little off the rails with its whole like time loop and time travel, and by the end you're kind of just like, it's cool. It's not like it's done poorly at all, but it's definitely not as like grounded or as real or as believable as Bioshock 1. It's kind of just like, here's I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but the ending just kind of goes a little off the rails, and it's not as believable, it's not as grounded, but I still think I like the graphics, I like kind of the message behind Bioshock Infinite a little bit better, and I definitely like the characters in Infinite a little bit better, at least your immediate characters. Like Elizabeth made the game so fun because she was with you the whole time and she was helping you out. And you know, I like the uprising, kind of like, you know, the uprising of the lower class kind of uprising against the kind of the, you know, rich white people. This game that depicted like, it was a game that Colombia was very actively racist, so it was, you know, it was kind of like a civil rights movement of sorts, but it, you know, it was very violent. It kind of was like the opposite of what, you know, I'm not saying the civil rights movement was perfect, but it was definitely the opposite of, you know, Martin Luther King's non-violent dream. You kidding me? But still, it was fun. Bro, we at Y12 bits? Let me see. Oh, wrong one. F3. Where are we at? Wait, where the hell are we at? Wait, I'm at 6? I got a diamond. Hold up, we gotta. Oh my god, we found a flipping diamond at like bedrock. That's crazy. Oh hell yes. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. 8 diamonds. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. Okay. Well, whoever said to never strip mine at y equals 6 is a clown, because that's what you gotta do. This is bedrock. I think I'm just being dumb. Excuse me. Got a little scared right there. Alright, I think this is the end. Alright, so let's go to y equals 12. Start strip mining. Again, let's start cooking the cobble actually. Even though I'm gonna go strip mining. So yeah, I'm gonna say Bioshock 1 definitely hits the atmosphere better. It definitely hits a cooler like a cooler lore. I wouldn't say necessarily I would say a better villain. I think Andrew Ryan, you know, he's not the villain. There's multiple villains, but he's a pretty compelling villain he's a pretty compelling figure in general that I don't think Comstock really is. Comstock is interesting, especially when you find out, you know, who Comstock really is and how everything plays out. Excuse me, my throat kind of hurts, so I'm just drinking some water. But I got some cooked peas, and let's throw that in there. We'll throw that in there, and I reckon we throw the rest of it in there like that, I guess. But I think what Infinite does is it's definitely 100%. The combat's better, 100%. Enemies are better. I like the world a little bit better. I went back and replayed both. I just like the colors better in Infinite. And the DLC in Infinite is perfect, especially the second one. The first one builds up to the second one, but the second one ties the Bioshock 1 and Infinite together, and it's just so cool. It's honestly pretty amazing. Probably one of my favorite DLCs in any game. Alright. So it's going to be a process, I can already tell. Because we just need regular stone as well. I'm not going to lie, I need to get used to this texture back a little bit. Let me put the diamonds away. Look at us, brother. Diamonds. So inspirational, man. Just overall great games. And Elizabeth is so, bro. She's queen. And, you know, Bioshock 2 is, you know, whatever. it's fun. It's by no means a bad game, and it honestly tells a more, personal story. It's pretty. It's a lot more grounded than the other two games. It's just it's more about someone trying to find their daughter, and I think that's it's a powerful story, and it's nice to it revisits some old characters from the first game, which is always pretty cool to see. Why do I have freaking cobblestone in my inventory? Oh my goodness, I can't tell I have stairs. Whoa, what the how? How did the creeper get in here? I'm pissed. I'm pissed. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Actually, not that bad. There we go. Whatever. Cool. So yeah, Bioshock 2, okay. Actually, I did like the DLC for Bioshock 2 when it was done. That was really fun, I must say. That was actually a really good story. And actually, like, I wrote about it in my review. I was like, if you take this type of story, kind of an isolated, 5-6 hour story, I think it was, maybe 7 or 8 hours. Actually, I don't think it was that long, unless I'm just bad. But if you take something like that and just, do a bunch of those, you could make so many games in the Bioshock universe, especially in, like, Rapture. So much you could do. That's just really cool. And, Nervous Den was fun. Bioshock 2 was fun. And Bioshock in general, just a really fun franchise that I enjoyed since I started, since I talked to you guys last. And I would say the next series that I was playing, and I just played a couple months ago, was Red Dead Redemption. I played the first game probably summer of 2019, and I played Red Dead summer. I don't remember when I played each one, to be honest with you off the top of my head, but I played them both within the past year, and I took a little break between each, and I played Red Dead 1 on PlayStation Now, since I don't have a PlayStation or an Xbox. But especially the second game, just perfect. Actually, it's not perfect per se, but, as close to, as close to a great game as you could really get. Just great characters, great world. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful world. A world that I don't think I fast traveled maybe once during my entire playthrough of Red Dead, and I think it was literally to go from one side of the map to the other. So you made a good world when when you don't want to fast travel in it. Fast travel is a sign of bad level design. No one should ever want to fast travel in your world, and I didn't. I certainly didn't. Also because it's a bigger game and the loading times are a little longer. Maybe if it had Fallout, type of loading times when it comes to the fast travel, I would have done it. But yeah, beautiful world, and the horses were good, and the costumes were fun, and the side missions were wacky, and the side missions were wacky, but they were smart, and some of them were heartfelt, and the ending was great. Sad but really good, and the revenge and what the revenge leads to. And like I said, especially the characters, like seeing John again. Oh, I thought it was a creeper. But especially seeing John again, who was in Red Dead 1, and meeting Arthur Morgan, who was, I think, probably, I've never played any of the great PlayStation exclusives, except for, Last of Us. So I can't speak on, like, Kratos being the best protagonist in the game, but Arthur was just so human. it was so, refreshing to see a character like that was like so like his whole arc is just like it's a very realistic arc, especially if you take it, the way I like to play games, you take it very you go and you help everybody out, and you good basically like a good karma playthrough. If you do a good karma playthrough, it's extremely rewarding. It's just the way that he goes from being, kind of an aimless follower. Like he follows Dutch his whole life, pretty aimlessly, I might add. Just that's all he does. He just kind of looks at Dutch and he accepts that this is the life that he lives. He's a criminal, and Dutch he's got to do what he can to for the group. And Dutch is the most important part of his life. Oh, what's up, bitch? You guys ain't doing shit. Sit down, all of yous. Gotta make freaking torches, you kidding me? But he eventually comes around, and he, by the end of the game, he really takes control of his own life, and starts to prioritize, helping the people that truly matter to him, like John and Mary Beth, and forgive me if I forgot her name, Tabby, Tilly, I'm silly. He really starts to prioritize those people in his life, and just strangers, and it's a really great thing to see. And the set pieces are great. The combat's a little boring. It's not really anything to write home about. What are you doing in my house, buddy? But the story, the music, especially the song at the very end of the game. What's it called? That's the way it goes. At least that's the word they say, like, the whole time. But that's the way it is. That's the way it is. It's a good song. And it's a beautiful song. Where is that it on cobblestone? Alright. So now we have a lot of stone. But just that, and the graphics, and the music, like I said, it's all perfect. It's 100 times, the first game is 150 million times better than the second game. The other way around. I enjoy Red Dead 1 a lot, but I don't think it even compares to Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 expands on the game in every single way imaginable. It's literally not even a competition how much better it is. But they're both great in their own right. And they both are deserving of, I don't think it got Game of the Year. I think it went to God of War, but Red Dead was just pretty perfect in my opinion, so I don't know what people were thinking when they gave it to God of War, but I never played God of War, so I can't speak on it too much. I can't be a hater. Alright, I think that's enough stairs, because now I gotta build up, and then I think we'll make some slabs. Honestly, how do they... I keep on looking at villages for inspiration here, because I'm so bad at building. I could do something like that, where I don't think it goes up, does it? Yeah, it doesn't. It just kind of looks like it does. Could do something like that, where I just build a roof and then I make it look fancy, but we're not going to do that. Let's get some dirt though, so start building up. And we'll just kind of eyeball it, I suppose. No, shit. So like I said, this is merely a vacation home of sorts. So don't even be like stressing that this is the way things are gonna be. Alright, that's enough slabs, I think. These are stone slabs? Wait, this axe is kinda gross. This is just for the building process here. Oh my goodness, look at that freaking beautiful eyeball right there. I was able to just spitball that like it's freaking nothing. Oh, this is kinda gross. Wait, hold up. Am I tripping? I am tripping. I am tripping. This is not what I want. Fuck. Oh, damn it. This is not what I wanted at all. I wanted bricks. Gosh dang it. Nah, big waste. Big waste. I'm angry. Whatevs. I wanted to have, it's not what I wanted. So this stuff is gonna go, I'm gonna make another chest just to throw this shit into. What a shame. The chest of things that I don't want going over here. All my stone stuff, that's not, wants freaking, I want to cook my stone, make smooth stone. Such an idiot, such an absolute buffoon. I'll do a little bit of organizing on my own time. But yeah, dang it. Am I out of a pickaxe too? Jesus. Alright. No shtick. Alright, my next game that I played during quarantine. Actually, what am I saying? That I played since I've been gone, and I didn't play. I played a lot of games during quarantine. But I played Life is Strange. Perfect game, beautiful game, cheesy game. Some may say a teeny bopper game, but I did play when I was more of a teeny bop. I played when I was like first year out of high school, so I was still at that high school nostalgia lingering a little bit. That game to me is very cute, very again, a very authentic game. I don't really think that it's like, I think it's very genuine in its emotions and its depictions of its characters. This girl gets all these powers, and now she's gotta live and grasp what she's what she now has, which is these crazy powers that make her so different from everyone else, and she's gotta learn to live with it. I know this is ugly right now, so just try not to mind it too much. I'm just trying to lighten the load here a little bit. See, that's actually pretty much all of our stone here. But we'll put like you here and you there. I don't know. But it's very, like I said, very human, very cute relationship between, the character, between Chloe and Max. And I like that, like, bad characters actually got a redemption. There's a lot of, like, characters that did a lot of heinous things, a lot of bad things, and you know they got their chance to really like, you know, prove that they're not, you know, bad people. And I think the whole like, I wasn't expecting the twist of the game whatsoever. It really just kind of came up on me. So that was good. And the ending, yeah, it's like, you know, you really don't get any say in the matter type of ending. Like it's kind of predictable in that. I mean, it's you want the ending to be like special, where every decision you make, like, shit, every decision you make matters. Like it's the end of like you want it to, you know. But that's just not the way that it ends up working. You know, there's only a couple endings, and what you do throughout truly doesn't matter. But I don't think it really needs to matter personally. Like there's things that happen during the game, like a scene where, spoiler alert, a scene where you save a girl from committing suicide, and yeah, that girl's life doesn't have anything to do with the exact ending of the game, but in that moment, saving her life is like the most important thing, and it's like those type of moments that I think the game really nails, is like the moment to moment decisions that don't matter in the end, but are just so good at, are so important in, you know, building that building that immersion and making you, it really makes you care about its characters a lot, which is awesome. So Life is Strange, I played both of them, and Life is Strange 2 is not bad, but it doesn't, wait, what? There's no stairs? Are you crazy? Are you serious? Wait, hold up. There's literally only smooth stone slabs? Are you crazy? Whatever, bro. That's kind of dumb. Kind of mad at that. Kind of pissed. I guess we'll do stairs. I don't really care. I just want it to be freaking over with at this point. Here we go. What is he? Better not come in my house. Be serious. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is actually kind of silly. I apologize. I know nothing about Minecraft. I'm embarrassed. I'm truly embarrassed of myself here and my abilities to craft. Jeez. It's kind of a complete waste of slabs, I must say. Dude, can you stop coming in and out of my house? Much appreciated. Alright, well, I guess we'll just do this. Kind of lame, but it actually doesn't make that big of a difference, so I ain't stressing. We have enough slabs, I guess, to add another, thingamajig if we want to. It's gonna be two different colors, bro. How's this thing gonna look? I don't know. I actually thought that smooth stone had stairs. Now I'm reconsidering everything. Like, we'll try it. We'll try it. We'll try it. See, why wouldn't it do the same thing here? This is exactly what I want. Whatever. I don't know. So now they are just doing slabs, I guess. You know, maybe the two colors will look cool. I'm not expecting it to look cool. Come on. Cool. Alright. What else have I been playing, bro? What else can I spit some knowledge on? Some opinions. You know, another great game that I played is probably I played it before I stopped playing the channel, and actually I played all of them before I stopped the channel, but I just want to give them their due diligence. Is the Batman series absolutely phenomenal? A1 perfecto series, and I'm so happy that I got to play it at all. You know, I feel very grateful that a series as wonderful as Batman came out and into my life. Is this the correct way to do this? Yeah, okay. 9 went up. How many levels? 1, 2, 3. Okay. That series is just very, very, very dear to my heart. Combat's great. Traversal's great. Story's serviceable. You know, it's not like I care about any of the characters on a deep personal level, but just everything about the combat is just pretty spot on, pretty badass, pretty A1, dare I say. So, never had a single complaint about Batman. Literally, like, I think almost all of it is pretty much perfect. Alright, we're actually going to need some regular stone back, as a matter of fact. The smooth stone is no longer necessary, because I done messed up. Alright. Get that bullet 12. See, I want to go bad tonight. I think I still might. I'm just going to do a late chill night. I don't have anything to do tomorrow, so I ain't stressing. I'm going to finish this roof and then call it night on Minecraft. Batman. I've never had any real issues with Batman. I'm just like, I'm always like super odd when I play that, like, that it's this cool and that it really makes you feel. No, I'm kidding. But Batman's awesome, and you know, say what you want about Arkham Knight. Everyone says it's cheesy or whatever. You an asshole. Bro, I'll come for your neck, boy, I swear to God. Just wait till I grow up. Where is he, though? Sit down, son. Eat my ass. I mean, I don't have a whole lot to say about, you know, Batman. That's not just praising its combat and praising its, like, fun factor and its traversal, and you know, the fact that the story's good. The story can hold up. Like, I play it not for the story, but I mean, the story's like so far from being bad that it's like not a hindrance whatsoever. So, you know, Batman's awesome. Batman's awesome. Oops. I want that. Let's go here. I don't know if we're gonna have enough. I'm gonna have to make another damn trip. But I think, you know, for a starter house, for merely a starter home, alright? Not bad. Not bad at all. This is like my go-to design. I'm not gonna act like this is even remotely special. In fact, I probably had it when I used to play back in the day. Probably word, like, block for block, something that I did in a previous series. Maybe I didn't post it or not, but I pretty much always copy this build. Just because I can't build for crap, you know. Minecraft's just a backdrop for what we're really talking about, which is how I begin. Because y'all care so much, and I appreciate that y'all care so much. But come on, shit. Oh jeez, but you better not be attacking me if you know what's good for you, son. Knock the hell off. And we need more smooth stone. Here we go. This has to be enough, or so help me God. I will be pissed. Alright, yeah, that's plenty. But what might not be plenty is the stairs. Like, do we have any stone? I just don't know if this is enough. Where's my stone at? Okay, I can make some more stairs, admittedly. I don't know how many more. I don't really think I can make much more stairs. A decent amount, I suppose. 31 stairs, alright. That should be enough. I need to do the good old fashioned thing and put in well, flipping what am I trying to say? I need to put in pressure plates. Damn it. Well, you better not attack me, young man, if you know what's good for you. All the way to the other side, damn it. Alright, here we go. Again. Fuck. We need food. Are we gonna, I don't even think we'll be able to make this drop. Oh yeah, we will. I'm not even stressed about the drop. Damn, my little grass thing is coming in nice. Alright, we're definitely not gonna fall anymore, alright? Don't be expecting me. Don't be laughing at me anymore, because, you know, it ain't happening. Look at this, bro. Look. Oh, beautiful song coming in. And you know what? I will say, just some of the favorite games I played are just games that are, like, short and sweet and just kind of just laid back, easy games. Those are the games that I have the most fun with. Just games that I can, you know, like I always say, bro, I'm not good at video games. So the fact that I can play a game that's, you know, pretty laid back and just kind of takes you on a, like walking sims. I was like, if you look at my Steam library, bro, it's like half my Steam library. Just those, I just find those games so chill. They usually got a good story about them, you know, like Gone Home or What Remains of Edith Finch, or like The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. All those games are just, they got something special about them, and they're just endearing to me as you know, nice, you know, solo experiences. I just love a game that, like Firewatch as well. A game that you could buy, a game that you can beat in like a weekend. Like those games are like my favorite. That you can just say, all right, I'm gonna give myself a weekend to finish this. It's like 4 hours long, or it's, you know, 7 or 8 hours long. And I mean, people always like are like, if it's not this much money, then it's not worth the price. But you know, like, I think that, you know, as long as you're not selling a $60 game with you know 2 hours of content, then, you know, it's about the quality. If you can make a quality game and that only lasts 2 hours, like Gone Home,
but you want to sell it for freaking however much you want to sell it for, like $20 is usually the going rate. I mean, I gladly pay that. Like, that's a good experience right there. That's an experience I'd love to have, you know. So that's just my opinion on the matter. Other people, you know, they don't like those type of games. They think they're a waste of money, or they think that they're too expensive. But I always love them. All right, look at us, dude. We finished. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful. Now we just need to kind of fill in. Where's my shovel? I take it back. Whatever. But I will say, one of my favorite games that I played recently was Celeste. I think that's the last game we'll talk about. Celeste is, like, I think it completely knows what it wants to do. I don't think it leaves a single thing on the table with its aspirations. It's like, you want to make a platformer with a cute story, a powerful story about. Come on, man. Oh, I lost a lot of levels. Whatevs. I'm not stressing too hard. Once I get to 30 level, Brian dying. This is not gonna happen. But you know, it's all a good story about, you know, dealing with yourself, dealing with your own demons. Why is it? Whenever I respawn, it's like laggy. You know, it really, like, it was a game that was, you know, told a great story about, like, overcoming your fears. Basically, not just overcoming your fears, but like overcoming like yourself. And I thought that was a great message that the game had. It's just a lot of times, you know, you worry about things, and it's like yourself, like you worry about those things. It's not like they're real things to worry about. It's like your mind has decided that this is apparently something that is the biggest deal in the world, and you know you're supposed to stress about it. But in reality, it's like what the hell is it? Like, what are you really worried about? And I think that game does a great job at, you know, talking about that, and like, oops, womp womp. Okay. I don't know if I like this. We'll see. We'll see. Glass ain't much of a investment. It's not that big of a deal, really. Not the biggest fan, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. And just the platforming is perfect. The music is cute. The characters are all like cute and cute. It's just it's a good game. It's a good game, and you know it's got a great, you know, skill curve. I you know felt like I got to a point where I, you know, didn't know what the hell I was doing, and that's good. It's good that there's, you know, a level beyond my abilities. Just, you know, I was able to beat the main game, but not, you know, the extra stuff was a little difficult. People that are really good at platformers might zoom through the easy stuff, but you know, I might actually need a little bit of a challenge. So it was challenging for everybody, and it was, you know, it was a cute story. And you know, if you ever have any, like, you know, a game like that, you know, it's the type of game that can really take your mind out things. So, you know, if you're worried about anything, you just kind of plop in, you know, Celeste, and you get pissed off at that instead of anything that you're going through. It's like, it's really good at, you know, distracting. It's a great distractor. Just to yell at that and be like pissed off at that instead of you know, anything else going on in your life. What do you mean there's monsters nearby? They literally can't. Alright, come in full. Doors open, pussy. Oh my goodness, one hit. One stinking hit.
Spider eye, gross. Alright, now I can sleep with the spider eye. Very wonderful. So yeah, I mean, honestly, those are, I think, most of the games I want to talk about. I could look at my Steam library and they'll probably be more like Fallout, but I mean, I played Fallout on the channel, although I've never beat it. And I plan on playing another Fallout playthrough, and you'll get my opinions there. Fallout's goated to me. And then there's Nintendo games like Breath of the Wild that I played, but you know, I didn't really like talk about them too much. But Breath of the Wild is amazing as well. The story's not that great, but just the sense of exploration is, you know, unrivaled. So I think we'll call it here. We actually, like, it's a super long video, but I think we got a good amount done. Actually, no, we didn't. We just got cobblestone to build our house. And we actually went over there, and that's really just the biggest tease of all time. There's freaking nothing there. It's just more trees. I thought it would be a little more exciting, but it wasn't. So yeah, you know, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Learn a little bit more about what I'm playing. I hope I got enough to talk about. I gotta start thinking of some more stuff. I mean, about topics I want to make for, you know, each episode. Especially, you know, there might be some episodes where I don't talk about as much, but and try to be a little more focused. Not that I wasn't. I had to go for this to get the roof done, and I'll put the glass in on this side, probably off camera. And you know, next episode we'll probably continue strip mining and probably head to the Nether the next episode. So that's about it, man, guys. I appreciate you watching the series. I appreciate you guys staying with me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.